Alright guys, this is a message for my Tauruses out there, or Taurus cross watcher. We're going to keep them shorter today. I have a lot to do, but this is about glad when something will be over, or glad when something is over, or that something is already. However this goes, whether this is you or somebody on the outside of you, it's like, man, I will be glad when this is over. Or if something is already over, it's like, I'm glad this is over. This could be anything. It could be school, it could be college, it could be COVID, it could be I don't know, a divorce, a relationship, a job. It's just something. Maybe the shitty next door neighbors move. It's like, I'm glad that's fucking over. Or you find out they're moving because their house is up for sale, and it's like, oh my God, I will be glad when that is over. So glad. Or something is already coming to an end, and it's like, oh, I'm glad. I'm just, thank God I can breathe again. Somebody's glad something's over. I'm hearing, oh, and I got this not long ago. I'll be glad when they're 18. Which is kind of shitty when you think about it for some. Like, let's say there's a parent who's never been around and they don't pay for, or maybe all they do is pay child support, but they don't ever see the kid. They don't establish a relationship. They could be thinking, I'm so glad this is over. Maybe the kids almost are 18 now, or maybe they're almost 18. They're nearing it. And so you've got a parent who's thinking, I will be glad when it's over. Like, fuck you, bro. Yeah. Fuck you. You haven't even been around. Bet you will be glad. Bet you will. It's about all you've had to do. What about all the times they were sick and everything else they've had to, you know what I mean? Wow, that is fucked up. Oh my God. Why am I picking up on that? Well, fuck that person. Seriously, fuck that person. I'm not going to give them any more attention. We're on a time crunch here. So, but you know, glad when something's over. It's like, yeah, well, I'm glad when I don't have to deal with your bitch ass anymore. It's like that, you know. Yeah. Also, it could be on the positive thing where you've got someone here who's accomplishing like a shit ton of things, like maybe over in the sense of something really positive, like I've finally passed this test, or I've accomplished this goal, or I've gotten a new promotion, or I've gotten a better house or a new car, or you know what I mean? Establish themselves, somebody here in a way, or something, you know what I mean? To where they could be thinking, or you, if this is you, could be thinking, I'm glad this is over because it's another achievement, if you will. It's another achievement under my arm, under my hat, under my belt. And so, you know, like, fuck my ex or something, you know what I mean? Like, I'm glad that this is over because it's a huge accomplishment for me, and it's just another thing I'll be able to tell this person if ever or whenever I have to see them again or face them again, like, hey, look at everything I accomplished with you not in my fucking life. Yay! You know what I mean? Oh, I love that. It's like, it's sweet. So, not focusing on that. I do sense that strongly, though, here for some. Somebody maybe they're just fucking glad, or you are glad that it's like, finally over. I'm over the sickness. Like, if somebody's been feeling sick at all, someone's going to be feeling which obviously, so much better once they're over the bug, or something's cured, or the quarantine phase is passed, or something like that, you know. Just therapy, you know, I'm glad that's over. You know, like if you're going through physical therapy or something, it's like, man, if it's a musician, somebody who's on tour, they could be thinking, I'm glad my tour is almost over because I'm tired. I'm worn out. That really about damn near took years off me. And I'm just drained from it. Anyone switching careers, retiring, anything you can think of, it's applicable here. That could come to, whether on the positive side, the negative side, whether a fuck you to your shitty ass ex and their new bitch or their new man, whomever, still probably a bitch. It's just like, I don't give a fuck, you know what I mean? And I'm glad that I don't have to be tethered to this shit anymore, or that it doesn't have to be tethered to me. Wasn't there a movie called Heathers? Heathers, yeah. It says it's a comedy crime. Came out in 1988. Maybe that's significant for some of you who were born in 1988. Or somebody could have been something to do with the 80s. Somebody's born in the 80s here. Heathers. I'm also hearing Capricorn. Winona Ryder was in it. Kim Walker, Jason Dean, Christian Slater. I'm glad that that's over. I just keep hearing that. It's like literally beating me in the fucking head. Seriously. It's just all the way up in that brain of mine. Just glad when it's over. Glad that it's over. I'll be glad when it's over. I can breathe. It's like, damn. This must have been some kind of something, wasn't it? This damn near stressed somebody the fuck out, whatever it is. Maybe it's inspection. You know how like you have people at work or whatever? Boy, I'm just gonna think of all kinds of shit. Surely I'm not gonna think of everybody's scenario. So let's say you're at work and you've got inspection, so you're cleaning like a madman and you're just doing the most, and you've got like, I don't know, regional or somebody coming in and they're just, well, you know how shit is when that happens. Inspection happens, or what do you call that? Oh shit, what do you call that? Not inspection, but when you have, oh my god, I used to work retail. What's that called? When you have to count everything in the damn store? Y'all know what I mean. That type. Inventory? Yeah, I'm glad when that shit's over. I'm glad when my shift's over. It could be something as small as a shift. Maybe today, tomorrow, whatever you're gonna watch this is just a shitty fucking day. It's like, I'm glad this day is over. I'm tired. I'm ready to go to bed. I'm just glad. Maybe it's a visit with people you don't really care to see. Could be, you know? It's like, oh, I'm just thankful that it's about time to go, or it's already time to go. I'm thankful that's over and we're already on the way home, or I'm already home, or yeah, you know. Now you could have a hateful person here though. Like let's say you decide to leave somewhere. I don't know, whatever it is. I'm getting an internet reference here. Like, let's say you're on the internet and you decide to say, fuck this job, fuck this way of thinking, fuck the new age, fuck spirituality, fuck religion, like whatever it is you're just saying, fuck it, right? Let's just say you say fuck it. And you're just like, I mean, I don't think that's an actual guy. Fuck the industry. And you just say, fuck it. And so you up and leave, and right, you're like living your best life, right? I'm talking Gypsy Rose style. Like, that's not funny, but I mean, she seems happy, I guess. And you're just like, I'm living my best life and you can't take that from me. And literally you are though. Like you are living your best life. This isn't like a gimmick. It's not for show. You're actually like moving on to bigger and better things. You're going to have a lot less stress and a lot less bullshit and moles and trolls to fucking deal with. So you're like, fuck it. And you may have like haters who are actually like, oh, I'm glad that's over. I'm glad they're gone. Almost like, but that's going to be something for them to have to deal with. Like, cool. I'm glad you're glad. I'm glad you're glad. I hope you soak it all up. Like those Bounty. Is it Bounty or Downy? I think it's Bounty, right? The quilted quicker picker upper Bounty. It's like somebody here, they act as Bounty. And they're just absorbing it because they're just, I hope you do. I hope you are so fucking happy. I hope you rejoice. Throw a party in my honor of my departure. Please do. Because I couldn't be fucking happier. And the fact that you're rejoicing that I'm leaving is just music to my ears. Okay? Because I don't want to be here any more than you want me here, bitch. Wow. Oh my God. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, there could even be somebody here who's, like, happy that someone... Oh, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that, but you know what I mean. Happy that something is over. So I'm going to leave it there. The timer's about to go off. 18 seconds. Why did I get Heathers earlier? What's that movie about? It says... A crack satire of the teen genre. It's slangy, raunchy, and gusty as Prom Date with Carrie. Some of you could also be giving advice to someone like, it's almost over. Don't worry about it. Don't let them get to you. Fuck these people. You're not even going to see them later on down the road or have to deal with them, or you won't have to deal with them as much, or you won't have to deal with something anymore. So don't worry about it. It's just like, high school or whatever, you know? You won't have to see these people. Just get through it while you can, and it's not going to be this way forever. You know what I mean? Or it's not people, it's like, don't worry about it, because when you reach a certain age, you get to choose who you want to live with. And something like that, right? I don't know. This can go a million ways. So yeah, it was basically a movie about the pursuit of popularity as it tackles the thornier topic of suicide. Someone could also be feeling down around you, like, or they're just, I don't know, maybe someone's feeling down and they struggle with that, or maybe someone is a downer. Just a downer, or maybe they can't help it, or maybe they just say they can't help it. Some people can't help it, and then maybe this person just says they can't, you know, because they know that it's going to get them something out of it in the end. It's like maybe someone is a downer. Veronica is part of the most popular clique at school. Isn't that fun? Nobody wants to be in a fucking clique. Made up of Heather Duke, Heather McNamara, and led by Heather Chandler. Blah, blah, blah. Tired of the way Heather Chandler bullies and controls everyone, Veronica wishes she was dead so that she could be free to do as she wants. Bitch, you can be, instead of what Heather Chandler wants. Fuck Heather Chandler, you know what I'm saying? Like, see, I would be the one saying that. Fuck this shit. You don't need to fit in. You don't need friends. And some people will be like, that's an awful way to see things. Of course you do. Do you? Oh, okay. Well, maybe you do. But you fucking don't. You don't, though. You don't have to fucking be like anybody else. If everybody else is in a relationship, you don't have to be. If everybody else is getting married, you don't have to be. If everybody else is flaunting their beautiful romantic love life and their sex life, and look how sexy my woman is, and look how sexy my man is, it's for show. Fuck these people, okay? Seriously, who gives a fuck? They're having to put it on for a reason. They're having to show for a reason. If you're single and living your best life, do it, okay? Be proud of yourself. Be proud of yourself. Some of you have people that like to rub it in your face. Maybe it's an ex, you know, and rub it in your face is maybe they do it indirectly. Like, look, I'm going to post it all over the internet so you can see how happy I am. So you can see, look at this. Look, I upgraded. Look how hot or how sexy this person is that I'm with and how perfect they are for me. And it's like, you know what? I couldn't actually give a fuck less. It's much like when I take a shit. It actually feels good to me. And I don't think about it after I flush that bitch. It's gone. And this isn't me trying to convince myself. I genuinely don't give a fuck. Nor is there a morsel in me, not even in my DNA anywhere, that wants to be anything like you. Or the motherfuckers you affiliate yourself with. Your friends, your lover. You're not even faithful to that one. Don't fuck with me. Your family, whatever you got going on, okay? You've fallen in line. You're called a conformist. You believe the shit. But you're not really happy, and I don't give a fuck. So I don't care, quite frankly, right? Is this how you feel? Because I am definitely picking up on somebody here. I had to get close for that shit. Zoom in, take a screenshot, take mental fucking notes of it, okay? I don't give a fuck. And that's exactly how you should proceed forward. Or you're gonna advise someone around you, like, you don't need, ain't nobody gonna fucking do the hard work for you. Nobody's gonna be there to hold your hand through shit. They're all doing it with each other, coddling each other and shit. And no growth is happening at all. Meanwhile, you're over here looking like the weakest link, blah, blah, blah. Or somebody is getting made fun of, like, look at, hey, that's fine. Because the last finished first and the first finished last. Okay, let them do what they're doing. It's for show. It's a play. They're putting on a mask of fucking raid, okay? What you are is real, and you don't have to prove that shit. So be glad when something's over. It's never, that part ain't never going to be over. You're always going to have somebody here who's like trying to prove something or show their loyalty to each other and how, You know, look how established and stable we are and how we have this. Well, that's great. I hope you do. Now fuck off. Seriously, I don't give a shit about you and your fake ass fucking life. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's like a real ass thing. Like, I legit don't give a fuck. So if you're posting for me to see it, or if you're saying things for me to give a fuck, or saying things through the child or the children for me to get, I don't give a damn. Don't give a damn. Don't care. Don't care about the fucking vehicles you drive, or the new this you've got, or the I still don't give a damn. You know, so you know, but maybe, just maybe, there's a part of you when their shit ends, or when they can't pay that payment because everything they're doing is for show, or when that fake ass fucking relationship they're in ends, it's like there's a part of you that may be like, I'm a little bit happy. I gotta say, I'm a little bit happy that it ended because fuck this person. It's like maybe a bully or someone here is either a bully or an abandoner, or they just don't give a fuck at all about anybody else, you know, and then they live their fake ass life and then they want to rub it in your face, whether they do it directly or indirectly. I'm definitely picking up on that too. So for those of you who are going through that, because I spent a lot of time on that, a little bit too much, continue not caring, because you don't, and eventually you're going to be saying, oh, not that I give a fuck, but I'm kind of glad it's over. Still ain't going to teach the person shit. They're going to get right back into another fucking illusion. But that's fine. I'm not worried about it. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, you're doing your thing, and they're all hoping and praying on your downfall. Like vultures. It's crazy. It's crazy. It reminds me of the dog that sits at the end of a table and waits for the crumbs to fall off, right? Just like waiting to jump and consume. You know? Like fish, sharks, whatever, any type of marine life swirling in the water, and you're on the bridge dropping fucking shit into the water and they just devour. That's what they're doing, you know? Just wanting, hoping, and it's sad. But you've done very well, and something here, just remember, it don't last forever. Even though it feels like it sometimes, that some shit lasts forever, but it doesn't. You know what I mean? It doesn't. Either you'll get a break or it'll end, you know? You won't have to deal with it forever. That's the beautiful thing about this life. Yeah, it's sad and shit and we die, but that's also the beautiful part of it, is that it don't last forever, and thank fucking God. It'll be over before you know it, you know? It's just, you know, and then... Alright, I'm gonna go now. I could stay on this forever because I fucking relate hard. I mean hard, rock hard, boner fucking hard on this, okay? So I love you guys. Thank you for being here with me, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.